Hello everyone, welcome to channel 82. So in today's video, I'm going to walk you through all the processes that are required during the installation of SailPoint IdentityIQ Server Software into MacBook. So there are a list of softwares that are required before we begin the installation. So these are the list of software that is required. The first important software is Apache Tomcat, which is an application server. And this application server is required to deploy the WAR file of IdentityIQ Server Software. The other important software are MySQL Server and MySQL Workbench. So depending upon the type of processor you have in your MacBook, there are two instances of SQL Server. One is for ARM chipset, and the other one is for Intel chipset. And besides that, we will also be requiring two different software. One is database visualization and the other one is MySQL Workbench. I would prefer database visualization to MySQL Workbench. It's quite easy and it is required for running different kind of CRUD operations or CRUD commands, which we will be describing in our later installation videos. We'll also require Eclipse IDE. You can also utilize IntelliJ depending upon your preference. And the other important software that we require is the zip file of IdentityIQ version 8.2. So you can download the zip file from the SailPoint Compass community. I think the recent version of IdentityIQ is maybe greater than 8.3. But for my installation process, I'm trying to utilize 8.2. And for text editing purpose, you'd be requiring Sublime Text Editor. So let's begin the installation process. So in this video, I'm going to describe how to install Apache Tomcat in MacBook. So once you have the Apache software downloaded, simply double click on it. So it will try to unzip it. So once the Apache Tomcat folder is unzipped, there are two different subfolders which are quite important before we begin our installation process. So one is bin folder. So this bin folder contains the binaries or some executable commands. So for MacBook, we would be more concerned with the shell command, which is startup.sh, and the other one is shutdown.sh. The purpose of these two shell files are to run Apache Tomcat Server as well as stop Apache Tomcat Server. So to run these two shell commands, I'll be requiring terminal. So once I have the terminal open, I need to traverse into this subfolder and then run these two commands. So the purpose of startup.sh is to run the command or run the Apache Tomcat Server. And if I execute this shutdown.sh, it will stop the currently running Apache servers. So before we do this, let's search for terminal. So right now, to find the current folder I am in, simply type the Linux command pwd, which stands for present working directory. So right now I'm in my users folder. I'll type ls command, which will show me what are the subfolders that I have. So right now, all my softwares which I have is present in this MacBook SailPoint installation folder. So it is in desktop. So I'll try to navigate into desktop. I'll do ls, and here I'll do cd and go into MacBook installation. I'll type ls, and right now all my softwares are in software for MacBook, cd software for MacBook. I'll do ls again, and right now I have to move into tomcat.this folder. So I'll type cd Apache, enter. I'll do ls, which means list, and I can see that there are different folders in here. So I just need to move into bin folder. So I'll just type cd bin, and I'll do ls. So So this is a way how you can utilize the Linux command to navigate into the folders through the help of terminal. So as I discussed earlier, there are two ways we can run the Apache Tomcat. One is by executing startup.sh command, or you can also utilize startup.bat. So for now I'll be executing startup.sh. So in order to execute any kind of shell command in the terminal, the step is to type dot followed by / and then write the file name startup.sh. So once I press enter, it will execute the Tomcat. Here you can see that the Tomcat has been started. So once the Tomcat has been started, you can access it from the web browser. So the way you can find it is by typing localhost :8080. So just type these words into the browser, and then you can access whether your Tomcat has been installed or not. So let's press enter. So it says that the Tomcat you can see a welcome page from Tomcat, which means that your Tomcat has already been installed and the Tomcat or the application server is running. So if I want to stop this process, the thing that I can simply do is run the shutdown.sh command. So just type dot / and shut shutdown.sh. So once I hit it, the application server will be terminated, and if I just refresh this page, you can see that the browser cannot connect to the application server. That means by running the shutdown.sh command, we are able to terminate the application server. So this is a way how you can install Apache Tomcat Server on your MacBook. So on the second video, we'll be discussing more on the installation of MySQL servers, database visualizations, followed by the deployment of IdentityIQ 8.2 WAR file. So stay tuned. I'll see you in next video.